What keeps you at it?
Just what you started out with. I still have a passion. I still have energy. I still want to make a difference. I still want to help kids live their dream that I got to live mine. All the right reasons. I gave in last year to begging the committees and trying to focus in on, then it hits you again. I mean, it's not getting better, it's getting worse. But it hasn't gotten so bad where I'm ready to give in to what a lot of people think I should give in to. I'm still fist fighting the fight. And I think, I don't want to bring up because so many people died in a war, but like some wars we've been in, I think I struggle sometime to figure out who am I fighting, where am I fighting, and for what reason am I fighting? That's hard. I'm jumping in on anything I can jump in on if it helps, but I'm not sure I understand that. So I've eliminated some of them, and I'm just trying to stay focused. I got 8 kids back of my scholarship guys that I had 11, 12, and I feel fortunate with that. I love the guys I got. I appreciate what the guys that are leaving have done. And hell, we were sitting at a press conference last fall, and wondering if we were going to even make the NCAA tournament. And we won the Big Ten by 3 games. I don't know. I'm still here, Fred. I got to put up with me, and I got to put up with you, and you got to put up with me. And I guess it would be like your industry has gone through a lot of changes too. Why the hell are you still here? You got a passion for it. That's how you started out, and that's what I say. And you know what? I get to do something that few people get to do. I get to be in a locker room when a guy is crying. That's supposed to be this mountain of a man, and he's crying because he just lost an Elite Eight game. And I've gotten a chance to sit in the green room and watch a kid fulfill a lifetime dream of getting to the NBA and watching his family and his world change. And I keep thinking to myself, living your dream. So I'm still living the dream. Is it a little bit foggy? Hell yeah, it is. Is it a little bit harder to navigate? Hell yeah, it is. So what do? I call Jonathan. I call Adam. I call different coaches. I call coaches again all over the country that I don't even know. Just to get a feel, just to get some information, just to get some help. How are you dealing with it? What are you doing better? When I quit doing that, I'll probably hang it up, but I got no interest in hanging it up when I still have the passion, the love for the game. And I said this, I absolutely love my day-to-day dealings with my players. I love my job. I love the university I work for. I have not respected my profession as much because I don't think we've done a good enough job of helping our people navigate these problems. And we cause some of the problems in certain ways too. So that's my take on that.
Tom, Monday you were celebrating your student athletes. You weren't able to make it down to Detroit to the Horatio Williams Foundation Clinic, but you sent some heartfelt messages, 7 minutes, went over very well. What was it like talking to your tribe, talking to those high school coaches, having that time to prepare and talk about NIL, the portal, mental health, and mentorship? What was that like for you to be able to share that kind of information?
Well, first of all, I love Horatio. He's tried to do so much down in Detroit, and I learned early in my career I love the high school coaches. I mean, those guys do so much for those kids and make no money. They make no money. And they do a lot for those kids. They bring them up here. They probably bring them to Michigan or Western or Eastern or Central or Oakland. They do a lot for those kids. And I I have gotten down to Horatio's event, and I think it is really good. And I sent a quick, I had some questions that he wanted, and I tried to do a decent job. I don't know how it came out, but I tried to talk from my heart. I tried to talk from understanding high schools now are going through NIL. High schools now are going through the transfer portal. High schools now are going through a lot of new people getting involved in their business. And maybe some of it's good, but, if you haven't been in a practice, if you haven't been in a locker room, if you haven't seen how a kid reacts, if you haven't seen what a kid's gone through, it's hard to condemn the decisions they make or the decisions I make. I swear we got one of the only professions that you can be in anybody and be better than a coach. I keep saying, I don't ever, I never try to write your articles. Once in a while I'll call one of you if I think you're way off, but I never try to write it. I'd probably misspell half the words. I never try to run the cyclotron division over here. I never try to run the business school, but I swear to God, every one of them know how to coach. And this is a unique profession too, because we're dealing with 18 to 22-year-olds that we're trying to help them make decisions and get better and improve. Not that a teacher isn't, but ours is so public, everybody sees it. And I don't know many people that I hear complaining about the math teacher that guy didn't get through the math class properly or didn't get the highest grade. I don't see that in any of your articles. Ours is a unique profession. Today, I don't know what it's like over at Jonathan's. I'm afraid to call him because the portal opened. That's like, just think what we're saying. The portal opened, I know how he felt 2 days ago. I'll bet anybody in this room, he along with, I don't know how many there are, 130, 140 football coaches in the BCS around the country. I'd be willing to bet you right now nobody slept last night. And that's okay. As some of my colleagues or your colleagues say, we get paid for those pressures and those things. I'm taking that now. I'm believing you. I just hope you understand the kids are not winning out on all these. They are not winning out on all these. I believe that from the bottom of my heart. The day I quit believing it, Fred, and I quit fighting it, I'm done. Until then, I'm going to try to do a better job of helping them on the front end and realizing that every place isn't for everybody. And if a kid leaves just because maybe he doesn't like the coach, you know what? I understand that. I'm a little nervous that I think you're going to find more coaches. They're going to get rid of guys because they're going to figure it the other way. If it's going to get like the pro thing, and let's not try to make you better. Let's get rid of you. Let's go get another guy that's better than you. And I just think that's going to lead to a chaotic situation that I don't feel good about.